Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network and IceHogs Warm-Up. Joseph Zakshevsky with you alongside head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game ahead of Game 3 action between the IceHogs and the Manitoba Moose. And Jeremy, we've been talking about all the X's and O's between this series so far. The IceHogs lead the best of 7, 2-0, but you still feel like there's a lot to give for this Rockford IceHogs group. What are you looking forward to your group here coming into Game 3?
Yeah, I think we can play better, definitely. We're fine, I thought, up in Manitoba. They had their moments where they were on top of us, but we survived those, and we got some important goals at the right time to shift momentum, and we scored on the power play. But we got to expect that they'll be better, so we're going to need to be better too, and we can. I think defensively we can be a little bit tighter, both in our end and off the rush in transition, and if we do that, then we'll probably have the puck more and create more.
Last time we talked, you said you wanted to have better first periods for the Rockford IceHogs. Well, in each of Game 1 and Game 2, you yield the first goal in that opening frame and have to fight from behind. What are you looking to change, especially in that first period, to see better results and not allow Manitoba to get those first opportunities?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's a big surprise that they came out hard and they were pressuring us on the forecheck, and they were able to create some zone time and some chances. That's going to happen sometimes, but now we're at home, and we'd like to do the same thing to them and really have a good push off the bat and get pucks behind them and force them to defend. And, then we maybe set ourselves up a bit better.
And then as far as defensively, you touched upon you wanted to be better there, but the Rockford IceHogs, just looking at the numbers, the best goals against average in the American Hockey League's postseason so far. I mean, what are you seeing from your defense that you still want to improve on despite the good numbers?
Well, I think we'd like to cut down on the rush chances against still, and I think also in our end, we can just be a little bit quicker to get out, get a stop early, and not spend so much time there. I think goaltending's been a big positive for us. Diaz has made some saves that have allowed us to stay in games, and we'd like to rely on him a little bit less.
And now the IceHogs getting ready for Game 3 action. This is a Manitoba group on the road that has been well documented. Their successes away from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. But with that aside, they don't want to go down 3-0. What are you expecting from that group on the other end? You said they're going to be better, but how do you feel like they're going to attack the IceHogs here in Game 3?
Well, as you said, they're going to rally around the fact they've been such a good road team, and I expect they'll try and really tighten up defensively and, sit in the box, try to limit our power play opportunities, and it's a desperate time for them. No one wants to go down 3-0. The numbers are not in your favor if you do that, and so we got to expect a whole new level of desperation, and I think we'll be ready for it.
Do you feel like stats and numbers like that are something that also on the other side of the coin keep the Rockford IceHogs humble when their approach of a Game 3 up 2-0, not resting on previous momentum?
Well, I think we should be got to understand reality is we can play better. We certainly weren't close to our top level. So the games get harder the further you go in the playoffs. The teams are better. There's more at stake. So we got to keep improving. We need to.
And then starts in defensive side. What are you expecting to be the X factor here in Game 3 to be a difference maker for the Rockford IceHogs?
I don't think there's an X factor. There's no secrets. We know how they play. They know how we play. And it's just finding a way to get it done over 60 minutes and maybe more. So be patient, play a simple game, move the puck forward, and make them work for everything they get.
Jeremy, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Head coach Jeremy Colliton joining us for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game as puck drop for Game 3 just right around the corner. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs Hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.